What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Welcome to Inside the Storyline Podcast right here on the Inside Storyline Podcast YouTube channel. We are your host. I am Dutch the Creator. This is my man Bronx Legend. We are all up in here. We are 2/3 of the podcast, and this segment usually will record this segment, but today we're going to give it to you raw, not Monday Night Raw. We just did Monday Night Raw review, and we're not talking about without a condom, but we're talking about inside the storyline news, baby. If you are in here, please make sure that you hit that like button. If you're watching on the playback, we got a couple of stories that we're going to hit on today, news stories that not everybody's been hearing about it, but you haven't heard from the greatest podcast in the world. You ain't hear our take on it, so that's what we're gonna do. What up, Bronx Legend?
What it do into this news?
Yes, yeah, get up in this news, man. Let me see how I'm sounding here. That's a good thumbnail too. Sounding pretty good. Sounding pretty good.
Got it coming through.
All right, man. Let's get into Mr. CM Punk.
Yeah.
Okay. I love talking about CM Punk. Can never get tired of talking about CM Punk. And if you guys, please make sure that you go and view my Inside the Promo segment. I just put out the CM, I think it's almost at 600 views right now, but I just put out the CM Punk pipe bomb, revisiting that, and we, broke it down, and I added a little bit of commentary to it, and I want you guys' take on it. What did you feel when you first seen the pipe bomb heard around America? Now, on today's show, we're going to be talking about CM Punk getting rejected by WWE. What do you think about that, my brother?
I think it's timing. I think it's a no for now because Royal Rumble is not upon us yet.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are speculating Survivor Series because it's in his hometown. I'm going to go for Royal Rumble because it makes more sense as that shock factor that we never thought it would happen. We never thought we'd see him back in WWE. The way that the music will hit when that number count down. Come on now, Royal Rumble just has that special place in people's heart. That 10, 9, 8, and then hit that CM Punk.
That static.
Yeah. That cold of personality. And I think it's just going to be a bigger pop for Royal Rumble. But then it would be just him coming out and, I don't know, interfering or whatever the hell he would do.
What number should he be?
Ooh, I'm going to make him wait.
Make him wait?
I'm going to make him wait. It's going to be
that goddamn long.
Nah. We don't need him doing. We need to give him a little taste. We don't need to give him a whole shebang. I'm gonna give him mid-20s to that last number, to that number 30.
I'm gonna give him 20. I'm gonna give him number 20.
Number 20.
Because by that time, people were anticipating, but we're getting other people and we're getting other little, storylines building, and then around that 20 mark, you got 10 more, and you. I don't know, and then bam, yeah, that crowd is gonna pop. Now, do CM Punk win? Because we got LA Knight, baby. Yeah. Maybe
that'll be a great.
Maybe it'll be just them two.
Yeah, that'll be
LA
a great
win.
Feud. Yeah, that'll be a great little feud right there. LA Knight versus CM Punk.
Ooh, that would.
Yeah.
The talk game.
Oh my! Woo, what? What?
Yeah, you're sitting up here talking, sounding like The Rock. Like that's the maybe not, man, because Punk might go in a little too hard, man.
What Nas say? You said how many Biggie rhymes are gonna come out your fat lips? Hey, you gonna say that? That's what he gonna say.
But see, and that's another thing about Punk. It's like, what else is you going to talk about him but the controversy? And it's hard to talk about the controversy because it's so controversial.
Yeah, but that's right up CM Punk's alley. You know, it's controversy. But I think because both of them is surrounded by it right now at the time, it'll make for a great promo. Like,
true.
A lot of controversy, a lot of chaos. Yeah, it'll work.
So why didn't they just? I'm playing devil's advocate here. Why didn't WWE just sign him to lock him in? You know what I mean? At least lock him in, and just say, look, go home, chill. You go get a check. Like you said, you suggested, just use him for, specific reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just sign him, get him signed, send his ass home, collect the check, do little vignettes with him and shit. You know what I mean? Little teasers, like Bray Wyatt, and just chill, and then Royal Rumble. Why they don't want to seem too close to the situation? Because once he signs, we're gonna know he signed.
Right. I don't think they're not sure if they want to do that commitment yet. I don't even know if they want to sign him to a Legends contract. I think at this point it's more like, hey, you make a Royal Rumble appearance. We'll cut the check. You show up,
Case by case.
Right.
See what the water like
exactly.
Carlito.
Mm-hmm. And then WrestleMania is not too far from there. So if I do a little test run at Royal Rumble, everything goes as planned and goes well, and
put them up against people during the match, face-offs, and like Gunther,
exactly,
and Brock. That was
plant some seeds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll talk WrestleMania if it's looking good. And that's how I do it. Like I said, Punk don't need to be sitting around backstage with anybody.
But it did confuse me a little bit. Or I was surprised that Punk reached out. I wouldn't think that Punk would just reach out this quick like that. What you think about that?
Well, yeah, no, because if you remember the backstage incident where it wasn't even an incident, but where he was walking through one of the WWE shows.
Yeah.
And he wanted to see if he could stay and talk and all of that. I think Punk came a long way within his heart because I think he wanted to mend fences then. Mm. Because if I read the story correctly, they said that the reason why they couldn't or they wouldn't do it right now is because there needs to be a lot of the fences need to be mended with the backstage. So there would have to be Punk coming in, sitting down, talking to people because he rubbed, I guess, a lot of people the wrong way. Mm. So I think he wanted to do that earlier on, but they never gave him the chance to. Mm. Triple H just said, "The hell with it! I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna let Vince go ahead and say what he needs to say." And Vince, as far as what's best for business at the time, Vince is like, you know what? I'm not. No, you got to look. I don't want no shit going down. We got a show to run, so forth and so on. So,
and that's why, because I remember when Triple H commented on if they will bring Punk back, and he was like, if everything is, business, so I'm up to having that conversation, and then it just went left. Like you said, Vince was like, "Nah, we good. We about to about to get this TKO, and you know, so because I remember Roman Reigns saying, you know, I don't like him, but I'll do business with him. I know how to make money. And shout out to Roman Reigns for speaking on that. Like, let's make some money, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we ain't getting no younger. He ain't getting no younger.
Hey, you know, let us tell a good story, make some beautiful content for the people, and you know, let us our bank accounts reflect that, and keep it moving.
Now,
so
now, even though I said that to segue into our next story or news story, it is exceptions to that rule because Ric Flair want to fight again.
So I put that chicken bag back in my room. Yeah, gotta keep that little giblet bag right where he at.
This is my thing with Ric Flair, man. And I had the same thing with Terry Funk as well. Rest in peace, Terry Funk. But Ric Flair, I don't know if he's addicted. I'm sure he's addicted to it. It's addictive. But that did you see his arm, bruh?
I seen pictures. I didn't even watch the match because I just was like,
I didn't watch the match, and I seen snippets, and I really want to Jeff Jarrett, all the people that was in the crowd, Undertaker, all of them, man, like they contribute to this man doing this, and they need to not let him do this.
Yeah,
bruh has a pacemaker in him. That's why Triple H said, "Oh, I'm done."
Right.
Because Triple H has that in him now.
Yeah.
And he's half Ric Flair's age. So, bro, why is you? I think he want to die in the ring.
I was just about to say that. I think he wants to have that go out in the blaze of glory type situation. And he's like, look, you know, I didn't dodge death 1,000 times.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go out, I want to go out in a square circle.
Can we respect that? I think I respect that.
Definitely.
I can respect that. If you say, look, bruh, I want to get body slammed and done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that got to be the most tragic, awesome thing ever.
Yeah.
Now, if that's his idea, I'm cool with it. But I don't like seeing it. Because bruh was just about to die like 4 years ago.
Exactly.
Charlotte was on Raw talking about my dad about to basically kick the bucket.
You think she tried to talk him out of it?
Yes, hell yeah. I believe everybody tried to talk him out of it. But that's Ric Flair.
Right.
I mean, come on now. Kiss stealing. Limousine driving, jet flying, son of a gun.
Hey, look, Ric Flair is that dude. I give
that guy.
You know,
but hit you with the. Oh man,
you gotta know when to say when. But I guess he gonna ride it till the wheels fall off, literally.
Till the wheels fall off, and to another person that is addicted, we have Edge. He made his debut at the last pay-per-view, AEW, and he had his match. Did you get a chance to see some of this match with Luchasaurus?
I watched it yesterday.
I didn't see it all. You seen it the whole 10 minutes? Or
yeah, I seen the whole 10. It was good. I don't.
Whoa! Whoa! Damn! Woo! That was a little dry.
Edge.
That was drier than sexy red's pussy.
Look, we just came off the other episode. We ain't gonna touch it. I didn't even think about how dry it was. But anyway, Adam. We keep saying Edge. We want to say Adam. He did what he does. It was just something about it And I don't know, maybe if you go and watch the full 10 minutes, maybe you can tell me, am I tripping?
Mm-hmm.
But it was something about it that felt that it wasn't on the same quality as what he was doing in WWE.
I did feel the same. It looked like he was trying to play it safer.
Yeah.
And when he did that weak ass DDT off of the apron with my man, that was just a roll. It wasn't even a DDT.
It wasn't.
I'm
And
like,
did the guy not do a good job at selling? Did he not fully go with
I
him to the
think both
brand?
of them, and that goes to his point. He was like, I never wrestled these guys before. You gotta think, he's been in the WWE system, so everybody knows how to WWE wrestle. You see what I'm saying? So when he's wrestling Randy Orton, he wrestled Randy Orton 500 times. You see what I'm saying? When he's wrestling Cena or Daniel Bryan, like and even if he didn't wrestle them before, they all learn the same way. You see what I mean?
Right.
So and I'm gonna go ahead and give him that. He just got to get acclimated to that more loose atmosphere of being free. Like he says he's free. So he has to just take it easy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just take it easy. Do your shit, but don't make that shit look like y'all on clouds and shit. I need some hard looking shit. Even though I don't like what Nia Jax did, if Rhea Ripley okay and she cool with it, shit, I love watching it.
Right.
So don't hold back on me, bro. You talking about you want to be the rated R superstar? Go make that money.
Let me ask you this: do you think it was a smarter idea for him to go to AEW, or do you think he should have hung it up?
I think he should have hung it up personally. You know what I mean? Just like Big Show, like these are people that spent 20 years at WWE, young. Like me personally, I wouldn't. They asked Triple H about Edge in the press conference, and it looked like he was a little bit disappointed in Edge. Like, and he had to play the game, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? And give the answer he get. But I felt I might gotta do a promo joint on that. Like, it felt like he just was like, that's just disloyal, young. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, WWE gave that man a chance when he was young. Like, and they let him bring his man Christian in. They gave them everything, and then, even when they gave him Hall of Fame at like 33.
Right.
Like, as soon as he retired, bruh, they gave him Hall of Fame. And then he still getting paid Legends contract. And usually I'm not on the side of WWE, but damn, and then they let you come back and you had some high profile matches.
Right.
Now, why would you go to WWE? Why would you go to AEW, young? Like, now I'm good. I'm mixed. Okay, on one hand, I feel like that. Other hand, I'm excited to see him at AEW. I am. Just being with his man and they working off each other. But that's apples and oranges. But if you ask me the question, I think he should have just rolled it out with WWE. What you think?
Right. First of all, I don't think he should have left as early as he did. I think if you were going to give him a last match, it should have been at WrestleMania.
Yeah, his last match.
You don't leave that type of money on a table. Come on, you had Survivor Series, you had WrestleMania, you had a lot of big time pay-per-views coming up. Now, after WrestleMania, if you would have wanted to leave, okay. But I don't think I would want to go over to AEW. And nothing against AEW. They had some great talents over there, some great wrestlers. But I wouldn't want to tarnish my career by going over to AEW and wrestle with some people that's not used to wrestling on my level.
Ooh.
So now it's almost to either y'all gonna come up or I gotta go down.
Ooh. And maybe that's what he was doing in that match.
It looked like you could see it. He was up here, and the other guy he wasn't used to that.
Damn, Denisha said she still can't hear me, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue is. You might gotta turn on both of your speakers. I don't know. Tell her to try another device or something.
Try another device. If you got a pad or a laptop. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you're on your phone or not.
But yeah, man. So it's one of them things. It's mixed feelings. You know, I do like. It's exciting to see him there. But I do wish him, Mark Henry. I get the Jericho joint. I get the Jericho joint. Big Show. And then Big Show, you're not even fucking doing nothing over there. Like,
what does he do over there?
I think he just do fucking like just appearances and shit or some commentary type shit. Like, bro, you Big Show. What the fuck, young? Like,
is he in the Hall of Fame yet?
Big Show is not in the Hall of Fame yet, and that might have tarnished him. Nah, he gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, so what the hell are they waiting on?
I don't know, man. Did Bautista get his yet? Because I know he had to postpone it.
Yeah, he wanted to wait, but nah, I don't think
he didn't get it yet, right?
Nah.
Okay, I want him to get it.
Yeah.
But even man, shout out to Bautista. Bautista, like, look, he wanted to come back and have a match. You see what I'm saying? And he said, I'm done. I'm good. I got it out my system and shit. And you know, he wasn't really a wrestling fan growing up. So that shit grew on him.
Right.
And, you know, shout out to him for understanding when to go ahead and I'm about to go get this Marvel money. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
John Cena. And shout out to John Cena. He's a great fucking sport, man. That guy, he does not have, like Triple H said in the conference, bruh ain't got to do this.
Yeah, he really don't.
I wouldn't have done it. I mean, I would have popped in for a match or two, but you ain't about to have me on this jump for
Not every week.
Nah, I mean, I would have did like The Rock. The Rock popped in. Y'all gonna see me at 40. Y'all gonna see me probably a week, 2 weeks before 40, and or that month, and we gonna be good to go. So Edge, I just hope he understands what he's doing and make some moments.
Look, I completely understand that him and Christian talked about finishing their careers together, but is it going to be worth it?
And that brings us to our next story. I like how these jumps flowing. I didn't even mean to do it. Like, I was just writing them down. Shout out to Christian doing the best work of his life. Best heel alive right now, and you know, to go fuck yourself, Jones. And the way he got up off him after he did it, like, get the fuck off. like, you bruh, that guy's a beast. Now, to speak on what you was about to say, do we really need that run?
No.
Who was asking for that run?
This is a personal shit. Nobody was asking for it. We got everything. As a fan, I believe they gave us everything we needed and wanted. There was nothing left on the table.
I would like a feud. I love the feud in a different atmosphere and with this new heel character.
Hell, that could have ended at WrestleMania with both of them.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But Christian, he talked about, and I'm gonna be doing an episode. My next episode, you guys are gonna be Christian's promo he did the other day, where he was talking about, and I think it was some real feelings because, you know, Christian never got what Edge got in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I remember when Edge did have to retire and they gave Christian the title match like a constellation, like, oh, your man's gone, you know, like, here, you know, like, and then it was a lukewarm run with the belt, you know what I mean? And
right.
he basically was saying, you know, you talk about you want to finish our career together, but you wasn't thinking about that. You wasn't thinking about that, bro. It was always, you know, you're going to do your own thing and just leave me in the motherfucking, like, and you see what they doing to me.
Right.
And he say now, and he said, I don't need you. You need me. Woo. Woo.
Damn, that shit hit hard.
And the way he just be. And the thing is, man, that promo is set up what I do want to see. I'm ready to hear what Edge has to say and them going in on each other again. What you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think if there was any match that I did want to see Edge do, you know what? No, I can't even say that. I do want to see him and Kenny Omega.
I would like to see that.
Because if you talk about top tier performers, who's probably on his level, Kenny is definitely up there.
And they already planted some seeds too.
They planted some seeds, right?
Him and MJF.
Yeah.
Old. Like,
yeah.
The old Gristle.
I can't wait to hear that promo.
Edge, I loved you, Edge. It's always it's with MJF. It's always I was a big fan of yours, and then he just scold your ass. He probably the second best to me, the best heel. But it look like he tries a little too hard. But I'll go ahead and.
But you know what? He slipped up and said Edge at the press conference, and Tony looked at him and he was like, "Oh, Adam." But you know what? He's gonna sneak that shit in there in a promo. He's gonna be like, "You know what? When you first came, I'll admit I was a little on edge."
I was a little bit on edge. that gotta be it. That gotta be the
punch him.
And WWE can't do shit because it's dialogue.
Right.
I was a little on edge. And then Tony reeled me back.
There you go. Man, I'm telling you, be some good bookers and promo writers out here.
Yes. So, you know, Edge and Christian, man, I have a special place in my heart for him. Then he went in on Beth and the kids and shit. And it's like that's like their uncle and shit. So they're probably like, watch what I say tonight. Beth, I'm gonna say change the fucking sheet. She's like, don't say that. All right, I ain't gonna say it. Then he said it.
Yeah, right.
He said change the sheets. That's a new daddy coming home. Wow.
And I know she probably was like, he's such a fucking asshole. He probably is an asshole in real life, and that's probably why they friends and shit.
But I love their relationship, him and Christian, Edge and Christian, man. Like, you know, when they had their podcast, man, they are. We have it's a lot of friendships in wrestling. Like, I love Shawn Michaels, Triple H, not just the Clique, but Shawn Michaels and Triple H has something. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And Christian and Edge has that. You know, like, they grew up wanting the same thing and got it. Damn,
man,
that's some.
That was a hell of a story too. That Shawn Michaels Triple H thing. I might have to make that number one right there.
Say Edge is gonna learn the hard way. Daniel or Brian. Even when I see Brian, I still say Daniel. Brian Danielson is already learning either one of those two are gonna get hurt. He said, Impeccable said it last time.
Yeah.
They are not what they used to be. It's Tony Khan's money and careless leadership that is enabling them. I don't want them to get hurt.
No.
I do not want them to get hurt. And maybe that's why they're playing it safe. You know what I mean? Because I know Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, he's been taking a lot of fucking bumps.
A lot of bumps.
And Saraya, aka Paige.
I reposted that picture on Twitter of all of them. They took a picture earlier. All of them was in the ring, and they, posted it.
Yeah, I seen that.
And
all of their neck. It's
right.
crazy.
I never told them that all of them pretty much had somewhat of the same injury to where they were told they would never wrestle again. And now they all wrestling again.
At the same jump.
At the same damn time, at the same place. So
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Wow. And it makes you think, is it safe for them to be doing that? Because one wrong move, one wrong bump, you could be right back in that boat that you've been. And I guess when it comes to your dreams and stuff, you shouldn't think like that, but you have to think about the reality of it.
And I see if I was 30, and I'm like, all right, well, I get Saraya. She's like, she ain't even 30 yet, I don't think.
Really?
So, yeah, Shorty was young. She started WWE when she was 18, bro.
Wow.
I think Paige, or she's just hit 30, but I get her. But that's another thing. Like, we ain't speak on their injuries. Like, bruh, these are your golden years. What if you fuck up your neck and end up like Draws? I seen a picture of him because he just passed away. Rest in peace, Draws. But man, he looked bad in that wheelchair. And D'Lo Brown still tripped over that because he powerbombed that man. And that man was paralyzed from the neck down. I don't want that happening to Daniel Bryan or Edge.
Right.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, you don't want that. But, I'm pretty sure they know the risk that they were taking stepping back to the ring.
And I hope our next, news segment with these guys, my man asks, do we watch NXT?
Yes. Definitely. I think I watched a little bit of every match.
That big show was a big show.
It was a big show. It was.
Which we had Zoe on here because Zoe was our NXT guy.
Exactly.
And he said it was great last night. But let's talk about the mega show. It was pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah. I got the lineup here. Okay. They had Roxanne Perez versus Asuka. That was a good match, but again, on that instinct, it kind of reminded me of Edge and Luchasaurus. Like, Perez wasn't quite on par with Asuka. You can tell it was a few steps behind. All in all, was it a good match? Yeah, but you can tell it was lagging.
And they said they wanted to have Asuka win to keep her NXT undefeated streak.
Undefeated streak, right. Okay. So, and then they had a little,
I didn't see that match.
Yeah, they had a little segment backstage where everybody was coming up to Asuka. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, and you're such an inspiration, and all that. And she could barely speak English. Hi.
Are you ready for Asuka?
Ready? Nobody's ready. Okay, bye. So then you had Brawling Brutes and Tyler Bates versus Gallus. I caught bits and pieces of that, but from what I've seen, it was all out, like kind of a hardcore match in a way. And you know, Brawling Brutes is known for pub matches and hard hitting and all of that.
Wasn't the guy who's the other guy not Butch? Didn't the other guy break Biggie's neck? Wasn't that him?
Yeah, the fridge. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotta be careful out in those streets, buddy.
How do you bounce back from that? When Owen Hart did his thing, how do you call the person that you damn near ended their career and say what?
I think like with Stone Cold and Owen, like he always said he don't think he did it on purpose, but he still had some type of feeling. Because look, you sign up for that shit. You do. And just like D'Lo Brown we was just talking about, D'Lo Brown body slammed this man, and that changed his life forever to the day he died. And me being responsible for that, even though it's still in storyline or it was an accident, I still, you're gonna feel guilty. It's your fault. I hate to say it like that, but it is your fault. Just like if you accidentally hit somebody driving and say you wasn't drinking and you hit somebody and my father had accidentally killed this lady that ran away from St. Elizabeth, and that's the mental hospital, and it was raining and him and his man was driving and she just jumped in front of the car.
Wow.
That fucks my father up, you know what I mean? Because he didn't mean to do that. That she escaped and she ran into the street and just jumped. So that gotta be a fucked up dynamic, especially if it's in the ring and people could replay this shit over and over and over.
Over and over.
It's crazy.
You gotta relive that shit.
It's crazy.
All right. So Brawling Brutes came out on top at that match.
Okay.
And then we had Dom going for that NXT title versus Dragunov. I knew that wasn't gonna turn out well.
Yeah. Dom. This dude is hey, shout out to Dominique Mysterio. And he got to talk. They ain't boo him.
Nah.
They ain't boo.
I guess they warmed it up to him a little bit. I don't know, but
I hope they stop that shit because I think he's a good talker too.
Yeah, when you talk about biggest hills, Christian Cage is a good hill, but Dom, goddamn, he can't even get through a sentence. So him and Dragunov had a really good match, and Dragunov is the only guy to beat Gunther, and he's a champion for a reason.
And they tried to help Dom, but
they tried. But Trick Williams got his revenge.
Hey, you see how he caught Sean?
He's
like, oh shit!
I was like, yeah.
Hey, look, man, look. Rhea Ripley. I don't know, bruh. If I was Buddy, he must be secure as shit because she is dealing with a lot of testosterone.
Or how they call it nowadays, she got a lot of pressure around her.
You got her smiling that fucking J. You fucking talk about that shit. Like, I don't know if I can feel that.
Look, I'll say this.
Kissing Dom and shit and leaning on him and shit. And
look, real quick.
I don't know, bro.
I'll say this because I talked to a girl online before from Australia, and the girl was so pretty I didn't even think she was real. But we video chatted, and she was real.
She was real, okay.
And she told me, she said, "Oh, beautiful chocolate men like you in Australia, y'all like superstars out here." I said, "Really?" I said, "Oh wow." So when I think about that, I think about how Rhea Ripley, she originally was dating, the black dude.
Who?
Rhea Ripley.
Who she was dating?
He was an indie wrestler.
Okay.
But I heard he treated her like shit.
Damn.
So
black man, damn black
yeah,
man.
yeah, he probably fucked it up. But I think low key, that's like that fantasy thing of hers. So I don't know. Buddy's here, but is he really
I,
here?
I hope, and that's what I'm saying. Like you start look, leader.
Mm.
I'm just saying, like, hey, bro, that wrestling business on the road.
It's tough.
Come on, bro.
300 and some days a year.
We human, and I understand. You got your situation and everything, and you're loyal. But man, one day Don might knock on your motherfucking hotel room. Hey, Rhea, can I borrow your? Sure.
Shit.
And
that tequila hit right,
Don't get no Terramana.
Don't get the Terramana now. Woo! I got a bottle of that joint downstairs right now.
Is it good?
I like the brown one better.
Oh, okay.
So they got two. They got the Resposado and Neo.
Is it in the stores or you gotta order?
No, it's in the stores.
It's in the stores.
Yeah. Okay. Now the black label joint, I think that's the Neho. That one is a little harder to find. So you probably have to go to like a what's that real big wine place everybody's going to?
She said, I can finally hear you. I'm at home here. Hear you both on the
big TV.
You got me on big TV. Ah!
Oh, look.
This man meat.
Flashing meat.
Man meat. She over there laughing like shit, bro.
Okay, so that match went in favor of Dragunov because Trick Williams definitely, got his payback from that. So Rhea wasn't too happy about that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had Cody did his announcement about the tag team titles, the Dusty tag team titles. Right.
I care about that shit. Nah. Boy, what we thought you was about to say.
Right, like we ain't come to hear that. We know what we want to hear.
Come on, I'm gonna be the general manager tonight, man. Boy,
you ever seen that meme when Black Panther came out and it said all the black people was at the movie theater and they said, "Hey, welcome to AMC. What are you here to see?" You know what we here to see. My goddamn Black Panther.
Hey, you ever see that? You ever see that video with that dude's going around just slapping everybody?
Yeah.
Bam. Bam.
Double slap.
Fuck out of here. Came to see Black Panther. What else? I'm black.
Right. So they had that. They cut a couple of promos with John Cena.
And if you guys are in here, please, I'm sorry, bro. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Just tap it. Bam. We don't ask you for no money, even though them donations gonna come pretty quick. I don't know. Mm-hmm. we gonna ask you for some money at some period of time, but not today. All I'm asking you for is boop. There you go. Go ahead, brother.
There you go. Yeah, they cut a couple promos with Carmelo and then Barn Breaker and John Cena had a little promo that they cut. Mm-hmm. And him and Undertaker both were saying, hey, you're going to be a good star, you're going to be a breakout star, a WrestleMania star, but your attitude is some shit.
Yeah. And I'm loving it, though.
Yeah. When you talk about
the more they go on him, the more they probably fuck with him. Like, bro, you are killing it out there.
Exactly.
Man.
And look, I don't know what it is, but if you close your eyes, you can almost hear fucking,
his uncle and his father.
Right.
I hear them both, and I see it. I see it.
Exactly. Perfect blend. So then you had the main event where it was Carmelo versus Braun Breaker. Mm-hmm. And that was a pretty good match. Solo tried to come out there and see it was not happening. So they fought all the way to the back. Mm. And then came for the win. Carmelo. and then that's when
that was the Undertaker
yeah, that's when
segment.
he
And shout out to Undertaker. He was looking pretty good, man.
yeah.
And he didn't give us no lackluster ass choke slam either. He held his ass. He put him up there.
How do you feel about Carmelo's finisher, nothing but net?
Um, I, I haven't. What did it look like? Because I think I know
To
what you're talking about.
me, it looked like a huge ass famouser off the top rope. That's what it
Yeah,
looked like.
yeah. I like it. He need a better move set
I think
than
he
that,
needs because getting on the top rope,
or at least add on to it.
yeah, getting on the top rope to hit that or getting up there to hit it from the top rope, you got to be like super fast and they got to be in position.
They gotta be in position.
Seth's curb stomp, you can somebody's getting up on you can boom, boom. Randy's RKO, boom.
Stunner. All you
Stunner,
gotta do
boom.
is
Rock bottom, boom. You know, but that nothing but net. That's gonna take some time to set it up. But
that's
he gets
why.
it.
But that's why like with AJ Styles clash, they try to minimize that because a wrestler is trained to always tuck their chin. Like it's like how it's equivalent to how when we learn to drive, they'd say, okay, you're gonna drive with your right foot. Period. Don't use that left foot. And when you're like in Australia or something or overseas, you gotta drive with your left foot because you're on the
They're
other
real
side.
Yeah.
So I will be all fucked up. And just
Yeah.
imagine that for the wrestler when they're doing that Styles class. They gotta always remember because if you like this, bruh, you're gonna get your neck is gonna get fucking broke. And they banned it for a minute, but they brung it back. Just like I don't understand why they brung the curb stomp back because that was racially fucked up. Like that's what they used to do to black people back in the day. It's literally called the curb stomp. They put they put black they put the black man's teeth or mouth on the curb where the curb is here, and they jump up and hit your fucking kill you and like that. And that's why they stopped it. So I don't understand why they just. Again, they call it the stomp now. They don't say curb stomp no more. I don't think. I think it's just the stomp.
Oh, I ain't know that. I ain't know none of that you just said. That
Yeah, it has a racial undertone to it, like WrestleManiac said. I hate that move as well. I mean, I like it, the visual of it and how he do it, like the Randy Orton joint at WrestleMania. Oh my God! Like, woo!
Best
and then he turned that joint
RKO ever, yo.
My best RKO was Evan Bourne.
Oh yeah.
Because that right there, it had to be precise, bruh. Like, you cannot fuck that up. Like, the way Evan Bourne, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, please look it up. Evan Bourne was doing the, what you call it?
450 splash.
Yes. And as he was doing a backflip off of the joint, Randy gets up under him, and as he's coming down, boom, baby, woo.
Yeah. Well, he flipped right into the RKO.
Right into it. He coming down, bam. So,
no matter what position in the ring, you ain't safe from the RKO. He just hitting it from all types of positions.
And then he get up with the.
You're right, man.
Is that guy? I hope he comes back.
Hey, look, Survivor Series. I can see it
because he about to be 50. That man.
Yeah, is he?
Because I know Cena is 40. Cena, what, 48? God damn.
We getting up there.
Shit, these dudes. Ooh, and that's making us feel old because, damn.
Right. But here's what I want to know. He got all that damn money. Why he gonna spray some shit on his ball spot?
I don't even give a fuck. Because, look.
But cut it off at that.
Look, man, Caucasian people, Bill Gates if you did not know who Bill Gates was, you'll think he's a bum.
Mm.
We flashy, baby. Look at Carmelo. I mean, it's just the dynamic of cultures. You know what I mean? Cena don't give a fuck. He gonna wear them jorts until he die, and because he gets paid. Like he's like, hey, pay me millions to come out here to look crazy.
Right.
So what's a ball spat? Fuck it. But he do that shit in the movies. Look at Peacemaker. He got all his fucking head.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they do that. They've covered up in the movies, and then trying to spray the shit and sweating. Nah, man.
I mean, he
it's
don't
a
really
bunch
do
of lights
nowadays.
in that arena.
He can keep the. I mean, he ain't got to do it for a match, but when he do
we already know. We see it.
It's no secret no more.
Like Hulk Hogan Hulk Hogan dreaded having matches because he had to take his joint off.
He had to take his bandana off. Have you ever had a full set of hair? I don't think I remember seeing Hogan
It's
with a full set of hair.
always been like that receding headline for
it's like
for Hulk Hogan, man.
It's like they've been coming out for the Apollo all his life, just rubbing the fucking thing.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan always had this. Like, just if you just go back and look at the 80s, like that man forehead just was falling out everywhere.
Not his forehead was falling out.
Bloop.
Hey, yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, so after the match, Breakker picks up the mic and says, I'm the badass in the WWE. Cue the Undertaker with the motorcycle, comes out, picks up the mic and tells Braun, he says, one day, you're going to be a star, but it ain't to you.
Not today.
Boom, sucker punches him, choke slam. Him, Mark.
And you know, Undertaker, he be getting that little fever. Don't put it because he be like, because on the documentary he was like, man, hope Vince don't ask me, because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. You think he got the bug? You think he went back you think he went back through that curtain like, I might go ahead, I might go ahead and do this again.
Just like Rick. You don't catch that bug, but the way Undertaker was walking up them stairs, you can tell he ain't in no position to have no match.
And we was just talking about Edge leaving WWE. That been Undertaker, I don't think he will ever show up in somewhere else.
Nah.
And that's the loyalty I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like Vince McMahon changed that man's life. Him and Cena too.
Yeah.
Like those guys are loyal. I ain't saying Edge isn't loyal because he has to do what he has to do for his family, but Undertaker is the most loyal wrestler
Absolutely.
Vince McMahon ever produced.
Absolutely.
And shout out to him, man, because that guy is just, and I'm glad that he's out of his character in the last couple of years, and he's telling these stories. They say he should go ahead and get a podcast.
Yeah. At this point, he's having fun with it. He was never the guy to break character. So now, after all this time, he finally gets a chance to relax, just talk and make appearances and stuff
stories.
like that. Yeah,
these stories we ain't never even heard.
Exactly. So it's good to see him in this light.
And Denisha brings us to our next topic. We are, man, I told you, we got the best podcast in the world, baby. She said, I'm so glad that Triple H is back in charge because Raw just got good, and more women are on TV. More Nia, Raquel match was good. Rhea and Baszler just knocked out Rhea. And that was actually going to be our next news topic. Thanks for that. Triple H is 100% back in creative control.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're seeing it because he's putting his mans in them, Ciampa and Gargano back together. And, hope he don't bring hit rollback and all of that shit because I don't know what he's seen in them.
Keep them going.
Yeah, because forget them. And the thing is, with Triple H at the helm of this, he gets to tell his stories. You see what I'm saying? And when Vince McMahon first stepped down, remember how you felt when Triple H became head of creative?
Yeah.
And he brought back EO Sky, he brought back all of these people, and it was, the morale was up. Brock Lesnar coming in on the goddamn tractor trailer, the ring goes up. Like, I mean, the storyline of Sammy started, and bruh, those were the days.
So do you think him being head of creative is going to get us back on the road?
Yes.
And finishing the story the way we're supposed to be finishing it?
Yes. I don't care how you, I don't care what no one says. I don't care what Rock says. I think Rock was lying like shit about having conversations about whatever. I think Triple H was head on about to give Cody Rhodes that belt.
Yeah.
And Vince McMahon said, let's do it another year. And bruh. Because everything made sense. You come back from the Peck. You come at the Royal Rumble. When he was 30, right? 30. Yeah. That's the setup for the fucking match.
Could you imagine
if his peck would have looked like that? Go ahead.
I was saying, could you imagine if his peck would have looked like that at WrestleMania?
Ooh.
Oh my! You want to talk about over?
Yeah, he would have got. Because he got super over.
Oh,
I told you that.
Yeah.
Told you that turned into him being my favorite wrestler right now. Like that was some woo. Shout out to Seth Rollins too for shining my man up that night too. But like I said, Triple H was going to finish that story, and come on, man, he was talking about finishing the story in other press conferences and shit. Then the story's not ever over in WWE. I'm like, man, Vince McMahon just told him to say that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just hope he can, Roman Reigns is coming back. We don't even know how long Roman Reigns is going to be the fuck back.
I think he going to WrestleMania, and then that's it. If we don't get him and Rock, then that's it.
You think so?
Yeah. Ain't really nothing else for him to do.
They going because I noticed The Rock on his Instagram. He's really he keep talking about that night. He just keep posting on it, like little angles and shit, and like The Rock ain't just gonna be talking about, like, The Rock is gonna be fighting Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 in some type of capacity.
Yeah.
And like we said before, do Cody need to win the belt at WrestleMania from Roman? Do it need to be WrestleMania, bro?
I think it should be.
Yeah, I think it should be too.
We didn't get it last year, and Cody needs his moment, and needs it on the biggest stage of them all.
And I think it should be the Sunday night show. It has to be the Sunday night show. Give Rock give Rock Saturday night with Roman. And I don't even want that match to be long.
Yeah, it don't need to be. And it makes sense if it is Saturday, because that mentally fucks Roman up going into Sunday.
Did we say Rock wins? Or
yeah, because
wins.
If we're going for a continued story, Roman goes ballistic because he got defeated by The Rock. And if it is for, I think we said if it was not for the belt but for the head of the table, for the tribal chief, then yeah, he's gonna flip his wig. You know,
Okay.
that Psycho Roman.
And Miss Lane, she about to be the secretary of of Inside the Storyline, baby. That season premiere is tomorrow night, the SmackDown.
Yeah.
I do hope he interacts with Jimmy. This is how I wanted to go. I'm about to cook.
Okay.
I want Roman to come out with Heyman. I want Roman to come out too. He comes out, make his 80-minute fucking entrance. I enjoy it though. I enjoy it.
It's been a minute on that.
He comes out and he calls out the whole bloodline. He say, Jimmy, I know you back there, and leave Cody Rhodes behind. Don't bring him out here. But Jimmy comes with the belts and shit. Solo, get out here. Jay, get out. I mean, Jay come out with the belts or whatever. Jay, get out here. And all of them come out. Each one of them had their own music though. Come out. Bam, 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 bam. And that's showing you psychologically that all of them are turning into individuals.
Right.
Then they come out, you know. Jimmy looking at him like, "What's up, bruh? Like, you know, welcome back, man." The funny ass Jimmy and shit. And then Solo just sitting there. And I want Heyman in the back like, "Oh my God." I want him having heart attacks in the back like, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. And I don't want Jay to look at Roman. I don't want him to look at Roman. I just want him to look at the crowd and do that. Let him come out last. And I want Roman Reigns to just be looking at this crowd do this. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, he tells them, cut his music. First of all, wherever they at, acknowledge me. And you know it's going to go fucking crazy. And shit. It's going to go crazy. And then he's about to talk. And then Jay say, we ain't doing that no more. That ain't what we about to do. And matter of fact, I am going to bring my new tag team partner out. And then wrestling has more than one. Oh, my God. Then, I'm not talking about this. The intro, baby. This is the intro to SmackDown, baby. And he comes out like, bam. And Heyman is like, and the first thing he say, I believe we're in the 9th inning, baby. And then Heyman like, no. And Roman just sitting there soaking it all in. And then Roman says to Jay, I'm going to deal with you later. Jimmy, what have you been doing in the last couple of weeks? Do you think you the tribal chief? And then Solo jumps in between him and Jimmy because they've been bonding. And he said, hold on. And then Jay and Cody just witnessing all of this, right? Because Cody been told him long time ago that they're going to leave you one by one by one.
Right.
And we're going to see Jimmy and Solo say, look, we good. We don't need your guidance no more. Now I know that's far-fetched, but it sounds good. And Roman like, okay, oh, you think you could be on your own? Cool. You won't see me ever again. I'm out. And then Roman rolls out. And we just don't know where the fuck Roman is going to be at for like 2 weeks. And then he comes back with the other 2 little brothers. Boom, baby. What?
The other 2 little brothers.
Yes, they got like 2. There's always some a litter around somewhere, or a cousin, or just somebody. Shit, Umaga's son. But what you think of that?
I think that's a good setup. I think it's especially if you're talking about this is the beginning of the show, we hit them heavy.
This is the beginning of it. This is the season premiere, baby.
Yes.
You have all these heavy hitters, and then you have new storylines. Like, I just cooked that up. I didn't even fucking. That's all off the top of the head.
Speaking of litter, and there's a lot of them everywhere, and Paul Heyman. What do you think Paul Heyman said to The Rock's daughter?
That's our next show. Damn, bruh. Okay, we if y'all don't know, Paul Heyman was talking to The Rock's daughter. I was gonna pull up the thing, but whatever. Y'all can go on. It's literally on Twitter. It's everywhere. But when he was doing it, he was showing her something in his phone, and it said Bloodline. Mm-hmm. So this is what I'm thinking. That could be the person that he brings back with him. The other little brother and The Rock's daughter. That and look, you know, I think she's a heel. She's doing heel work anyway, and that's what brings Rock back. So Solo and Jimmy, they go off and doing their own thing. They probably trying to get the tag team titles or whatever. Ooh, that will be Ooh, Jimmy versus down. Ooh,
we were trying to get back to that Jimmy versus Jay.
So Jimmy Solo versus Jay. I'm thinking that's what we're going. And Cody. And then we can start to tease the Jimmy. We can see the Jimmy. We can see it. And we can feel it. But that's that. I'm gonna put that to the side. But he has The Rock's daughter. Paul Heyman pulled her in. And I hope she's ready. I hope she look green as shit.
Yeah.
But I hope she's ready. But anyway, she goes on there and does a scolding promo on her daddy. Like, Dad, you was never here for me. You got those other kids with that woman. Never liked that woman. Roman Reigns been there for me since day one. And he's been my daddy.
Hey. So we getting personal with it. Okay. Buddy. That's a good segue into why Rock is gonna.
And Rock comes the next week, if you smell. But he comes humble like, baby, I got you into this business to, you know, not be an asshole. I know I was an asshole back in the day. And it's just them in the ring. And then Roman music hit. That's when we get it. We get it right then and there, bro. We get it. And then he comes out and he looks at he fucking looks at The Rock. And she's in between of them. And then she goes on Roman's side. And Roman like, you're not welcome here anymore. Man, you got me cooking. Let me shut the fuck up.
Cooking.
What you thinking? And y'all in here, please hit that like button for my theatrics, baby. Come on. I was cooking. Give me something, baby.
I think you spot on with it. Yeah, I think you spot on with it. And we're going to have to run in and replay it when it actually happens. Because that is the perfect segue to The Rock of why he would need to get involved. He's been quiet for a long time. Didn't interact.
They're not fighting for the belt. They're fighting for his daughter. Like Ray and Eddie was fighting for Dom. They're fighting for his daughter. Gonna be like, okay, you know, y'all do what you do. Whoever wins, that's my daddy. Like shit.
I think we're gonna have to do that one. because we're going to have to do that one to be able to explain what could be the possibility of what's about to go down.
Yes.
That Eddie and Ray Don story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's a fire promo somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Police story breakdown, and then explain how that one is going to go down
Yeah.
that way. But I think he's spot on with it. I don't even think he needs to stop at just getting his daughter. I think he needs to take that head of the table, that tribal chief, because that's what holds him right here.
Okay.
You take that and rip that away from him.
Or she could just say, "This is my tribal chief."
Mm.
Dad, you're not my tribal chief. You never been a tribal chief. You just been off doing movies and shit. This is my tribal chief, and that instead of for her, because we're in the Me Too era, we can't have women looking like property and everything. I'm sorry, it's not 2002 out here, people, or 1998. Okay, it is okay to fix that. Somebody, what you mean, fight for her? She is a woman. She's an independent woman that's making her own way in WWE. She don't need nobody to fight for. I get it, ladies. Trust me. Good. So they're fighting for the tribal chief to own her.
Tribal chief owns everything.
I mean,
Happens to be under that umbrella.
you gotta answer to the tribal chief.
Right. You know?
Oh man, there you go. He say the bloodline also needs Jacob Fatu and Zilla.
Oh,
is Zilla her name? The Rock's daughter?
Nah, I think Zilla is one of the other family.
And Lance Anuai. This
Lance,
is from real life actual wrestling fam. Should he build a whole new bloodline? Like,
I can't remember. I kept saying I think he's gonna bring somebody with him, somebody new with him from the family. I think Jacob Fatu is.
Read that though.
For the Rock and start his own bloodline group against. He gonna need some help. He gonna need something.
I hope he has somebody.
Yeah, because he can't fight him all by himself.
And don't be bringing out no old ass Rikishi, bro. Don't do it.
Rikishi needs something to do. I told you he's sitting at the table.
Rikishi do need
signing
something
hats
to
and
do,
shit.
man.
Like he needs something.
He needs some.
I mean, when is he gonna come in? He needs to do something before it's over.
I think he been trying. They just been like, nah, we good.
Rock can get it done.
The Rock can get it done.
The Rock
can get it done. Yeah, but yeah. So hopefully, Paul Heyman work his magic and bring her in. Hopefully, she's ready for that type of. I don't know. I didn't see her. I haven't seen her in action yet. So I gotta do my research. I gotta do my research on her. But from what I have seen, I don't think she's ready at all. It's pretty fucking green to me.
Yeah, it's just she got to make her character believable, and I don't get that from her.
It's like she don't have the look yet. Like Charlotte looked a little funny when she first came, right? Mm-hmm. And then she sculpted her body and her face to look like a fucking like just athlete. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So she got a big ass chin too. She got the China chin going on. I'm sorry.
Just sticking out there.
Cause she looks like her mother and The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. She looked like her daddy when he was about 15 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Let me see. They said Vince McMahon is causing TKO stock to drop. And remember you read what they're trying to do last time. You was like, they try. What is it with TKO? Do you think they actually want him out, but they know they can't just do it?
They want him off of the public face of it. But he can be a silent partner, I guess, in a way, because to have him on the board is saying that we condone the things that is done.
Right.
And they say that that alone will drop the stocks because we're supporting somebody that goes against the Me Too movement and goes against women's rights and all this other stuff. So and if you're into politics, he's the biggest Trump supporter ever. So, I mean, there's a lot of
exactly
why they will want him off of the board. Could they actually do it? I don't know, because he's already he's the the COO.
He's the CEO and chairman of TKO Holdings. Basically he's the CEO of WWE and UFC.
Right.
Now, Endeavor owns all of that. Nick Khan is the CEO of WWE. Mm-hmm. And then we have Triple H up under Nick Khan being the creative control director.
Okay.
And Vince McMahon should stay up there at TKO Holdings. Why are you going down 2 levels to creative? I think they probably just want him to stay up there, be in the office, bruh, look at the numbers, and shut the fuck up and get rich.
Pretty much.
Oh, stay rich.
You're right. Already billionaire.
He rich as a motherfucker. But I think that's I think he knows what they're trying to do. And he wants Vince McMahon, I think, is a control freak.
Absolutely.
And you can't tell a control freak they can't be in control of what they want to be in control of.
Mm-hmm.
The way he sold WWE had him still in control of WWE. You see? So therefore, that stock price is going down because the investors, the stockholders, and all of this, they don't want their name next to someone who has all these allegations.
Right.
Bruh been doing some crazy shit over the years, man.
Yeah.
Consensual or not, the power dynamic is off. You just can't do that when you own the company, bruh. You just can't be fucking with chicks like that. Yeah, I gave her 14 mil. That sounds like hush money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, it's some good hush money, but still,
it's hush money.
Yeah.
But for her, it's great. But for the look of, and we're PG, we're trying to appeal to the kids. It's not attitude era no more.
Exactly.
They got Mr. Ass out there and Shawn Michaels and showing his nuts and.
I'm an ass man.
I'm an ass man.
That's a good song.
Val Venus was a straight up porno star. We had the whole train, bruh. Like me and you, we remember this, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
My daughter loved Bianca Belair. Yeah, we had Sable, bruh.
Sable. Jack.
She took that shit off at them finger fat boy. Good mugger. So
Ray Wilson.
Oh my
Stacy Keibler.
Stacy Keibler with the legs. Ooh. Good.
So that leads me into this tweet.
Damn.
That Tony Khan decided that.
Now we just did we live too.
Yeah, he don't get it. He don't understand when he needs to shut the fuck up. So he just keep putting himself out there on the burner. So let's burn him. So Tony Khan says they were talking about the company talking about taking him from TKO and them dropping the stocks and all that. And then also, I guess, the rating of NXT versus AEW and all that. So Tony Khan says, yes, Vince has allegedly used his power and influence to shoot a lot of shots. And then somebody replied, and he said, the difference is that Vince has the power and the influence to take them cheap shots. He's earned the right to make them. Tony Khan is Vince. If you order him from Temu, you can shop like a billionaire, but you'll get the cheapest tat doing so. Now, for y'all who don't know what Temu is a very cheap store located in the Asian region where you can buy cheap shit. So, but the risk you take from buying from there is probably going to take a long time to get here. There's a possibility your order might not be processed at all, or you're going to order that life-size Stone Cold poster, and on the picture it looked like it's going to be the size of your wall, but when you get it, it's going to probably fit in your hand.
Or you get that Stone Cold with Gilbert,
right? You know, so there's a risk of ordering from people.
You get what you pay for.
And like I said, with Edge and AEW, you know, you're going to go over there and you're going to get AEW wrestling. So, yeah.
Oh, man. Look, young. That's why he need to just go chill out, man.
You talking about Vince?
Yes.
Yeah, he do. But he don't know how to do that. His itch don't go away at all.
Just like we said about Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm.
He's addicted to it too, and he probably want to die in that gorilla. Gorilla. Your man want to die at gorilla. Like, let me just go ahead and die here.
Okay. There you go.
It's crazy out here, bro. But the thing is, I'm sorry, I'm sending this email real quick. It's no, I can multitask, you know. The thing is with Vince McMahon, I hope, and Tony needs to shut the fuck up, you know.
Yeah,
bro, just worry about your motherfucking wrestlers who shitting on you every motherfucking day. They taking your money, and I think them wrestlers, like, young, this is a cash cow, bro. Like, he's just giving away money.
Yeah.
Like, what type of, and that's why I said on that video, you need to shut up and not tell somebody how you negotiate. Motherfucker, she asked you for, Jay Cargill asked you for something. You said, I went higher. I'm like, damn, boy, you don't even know how to negotiate.
Telling you the damn business. She gave you some pie. You ain't supposed to go and tell. Well, yeah. I mean, she gave me some pie. I asked her for a little more, and then she told me no. And then I was like, well, what if I pay you? And, you know, like, no, like, shut the fuck up. Like,
people
that's
on
why
TikTok,
you ain't in the first place.
Yeah, people on TikTok, they still in that comment section. But at least he didn't say no numbers. It's not about the fucking numbers. He gave me. I can put any number if I can put my own numbers to it. I know the principle, the outline of what he did. And I was disrespectful to that woman.
Indeed.
Like, what the hell? I'm not going to. That's like me saying, yeah, you know, yeah, I hit that. But not told you how I hit it. I still told you I hit it. Damn.
I was supposed to tell you shit.
But at least he didn't say how he did it. Fuck you mean? You know I hit that joint. And that's being a chatty patty.
Chatty
Damon Dash will say. Shit, man. Like, don't do. And I'm sure she look. Oh, I ain't never coming back to your fucking company.
Right. Talk shit. I ain't.
Fuck that, dog.
But in the realm of taking people back who've done dirt, apparently, the rumor was that somebody supposedly seen Velveteen Dream at the Performance Center. I don't think it was true, but they
I
did
think
say
he.
he's in therapy and he's been doing better, and he does want that return. That was also Triple H's boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they can make that happen, but here's my thing on that. If you can take back Hulk Hogan for saying nigga, I mean, I guess if you're measuring crimes, then it's, you had a lot of leaked sex tapes and pictures and nudes and all of that stuff. There's a lot of shit that went down and happened. But
Mm-hmm.
Big Man being the biggest of them all, of paying
Mm-hmm.
off women and, someone
Well,
out.
we know we know the wealthy has different,
Right,
and that's Vince McMahon. So Velveteen Dream, he
right. You
and
know,
I think he, I don't know if y'all can correct me, but I think he made a statement saying no, I'm not um signed back with WWE. I think I seen something saying that he said
oh, no, he might have been. But I know he was going straight to the moon, and then all that came down on him. And I was like, damn.
that. I like the guy.
Yeah, he had a lot of talent. Had a lot of talent. He could have been one of the biggest.
Hmm. I think we hit all of our strides today, man. We did pretty good, man. We did all together 1, 2, about 3 hours dealing with if you add Raw, because we ain't been we was on a little hiatus for a couple of days,
Right.
baby, but we back, man. We try to what we try to do, you guys, is give you guys not too much. It's a lot of stuff on the channel that a lot of people haven't seen yet. New subscribers, them first 6, 7 videos don't got no views. Y'all go view them joints. You know what I mean? And
Right.
then like I said, our average is between 500 and 1,000 views right now. Our impressions are amazing. We're in the algorithm, you guys.
Yes.
We're in the algorithm. I'm loving how you guys are coming back. I'm loving how you guys are commenting. I'm seeing you guys follow the socials. I need to follow that a little bit more. But
Especially on that Twitter. Come on now.
yes, oh my, I don't even want to say. Yeah, we're not gonna say the numbers like Tony Khan said. But we know once one thing blow up, everything is gonna blow up. Yeah, our TikTok, we do pretty good on there. Instagram gotta get up a little bit too. We do get a lot of followers on Instagram though. So but still, y'all let us know what type of segments y'all want, what y'all want us to talk about, what y'all are into. It's so many different ways we can talk about wrestling. Nostalgia, promos. I'm doing the promos. My man, he cooking up something. Bronx Legend cooking up something. Zoe Black cooking up something. We all got our own individual personalities that you might fuck with and you might not. If I'm a heel today, he might be a heel tomorrow. I don't know, man. The thing is, that's what we here for. We here for all the smoke. And like I said, we're the best damn wrestling podcast in the world. And my man Bronx go ahead and lead us up out of here.
So follow us on IG at InsideStoryline.podcast. Follow us on TikTok at Inside the Storyline. And please follow us on Twitter, Storyline Inside. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, don't forget to ring that motherfucking bell.
And please, please, y'all stay inside the storyline because we will catch you on the next one. Peace.